Hello there. This is that drill press head that I had together before. Now it's apart. I took it apart just to see what was inside. I pretty much knew what was inside because there's a ton of videos on these things. And it's pretty much like all the other ones. There's a bracket in the back that holds a pin, that holds a plate that for the motor. This is the bore for the stand. It moves up and down. This is the bore for the spindle head, the chuck part. That goes in there. Then this notches on the side. They're for this the piece that makes the quill go up and down, and it fits inside that hole right there. And there's a spring on the other side. So it's just like a million of them out there. They're all the same. Little bearing on the top for the pulley. I took the nut off, and you're trying to hold the pulley and take the nut off. It doesn't work, so one quick jab with an impact wrench was enough to loosen that up, and then a little puller on to pull the pulley off, and it wasn't on there tight. A half a turn on that puller and it just popped right off. There's no keyway on there. It just interference fit on that taper. But this is the part where the pan mounts to. That then there's a pulley on the front, pulley on the back. This is the cover. This is the bottom of the cover. Then there's a hinge on one side, and you pull the cover down to cover the belt. But it's a cast iron piece, and you know it's a heavy little thing. But I took that apart today, and maybe there's something I can do with that. There's the only flat surface it's got is this surface on the top looks relatively flat, and then the sides are flat, but they're on an angle. They go big in the back and then smaller in the front, and the piece in the back is got a little curve to it, and the piece in the front's got a little curve to it. I mean, it's just a cast part. I guess they did machine some of it out, but of course they got the bores in here. It was pretty tight trying to get it out. Then the bore in the front for the spindle, it's snug. It's not, slip fit tight, but it's close. You know, you don't expect too much with a drill press. But that's got a little land on there, and then it's hollow, and then there's another land on the inside of the casting. But there's really nothing flat on the bottom. The little area right here looks flat, and this area is flat, but you got the boss here. So, yeah, what I was thinking about doing with this was making some type of spindle to mount my collets in. I wanted to attach this to that unit over there, and instead of doing all kinds of drilling on a big block, I already got this, so maybe I can use this instead of doing all that work again. Of course, I gotta find a way to make it work, but it's I gotta think about this. But This is where the cover goes for the switch. Just an on-off switch. But at this point I haven't done anything but taking it apart, so I can still put it back together if I decide not to use it. But yeah, it's a Dayton. Daytona. Like I said, I bought this about over 20 years ago, I guess it was. But nevertheless, it's something to work with. I just got to figure out how to make it work. All right. Talk to you later.